Welcome to the country, and we do country things. And on today's video, I wanted to show you guys some new residents of the aquaponic system. The wind is blowing here another 25-30 miles an hour today. Just not going to give us a break, so I went out to one of the local lakes anyway. Poked around a little bit for some new residents to put in the system. Something I've been wanting to put in here for a couple of months since I started the system up. And what I came up with is several of these crawfish. So these guys should really be good for the system. They're going to add some biodiversity. They're going to create nutrients. They're going to help keep the system clean. They'll keep the algae down a little bit. They'll pick up any fish food that's left over from the fish when I feed them, and they'll kind of scavenge around and keep that stuff picked up and cleaned up. So they should be good for the system, other than maybe have a hard time keeping all of them together. One thing about these crawfish is they're territorial, and they will kill each other, especially when they go to molt. Now, these things, when they grow, they shed this exoskeleton, and they become soft whenever they shed that old shell, and they'll be soft for a few days until that new exoskeleton kind of hardens up. So they'll really be vulnerable at that time to other crawfish kind of finding them and killing them and eating them. So they have no way to defend themselves when they're soft like that. So we'll see how well this goes. Go ahead and put this guy in here. We'll see how well it goes, see who survives, see how many we can keep in here throughout the summer. I've got a bunch of them, several different sizes. So here's another one, just a little bit smaller than that one. Another one here about the same size. There's 2 or 3 here that are a little bit smaller. There's another one. Got them all the way down. Here's one about the same size. And then here's the smallest one that I ended up with. I caught a few smaller than that, but I really didn't want to put them in there when they're too small. But I know they probably won't survive the others whenever these guys molt to grow. The other ones will probably kill them whenever they get soft. So there's probably maybe 10 in there or so. But I have one in particular that I wanted to show you, and I got it in a bucket here separated up by itself. If I can reach over there and grab the bucket. So we ended up with this one right here. And what's different about this one is this one is a female, and she's carrying eggs right now. See the eggs right there? So what I'm going to do is put her in this bucket, this little bucket right here, to kind of isolate her. And hopefully I can catch these crawfish when they hatch and show them to you guys. It'll be a kind of a neat little process to see the little baby crawfish. So what I did is I drilled a hole in here so that she can get fresh water, and I'm just going to let it float around the tank here And I'll put her in there to isolate her, keep her eggs safe, keep her safe from the others until they get ready to hatch. And then I'll do a video on them when they do, or if they do. And show you guys kind of that process and show you those baby crawfish. So there's some new residents to the aquaponic system. We'll see how they work out. I'll keep you guys updated on how well they're doing. I want to thank you guys for watching this one, and I'll be back.